welcome to Tino's Time Wrestling. And on this episode, we're going to talk about a post-show analysis of everything that went down last night at NXT in your house. And let's not waste any time, and let's get right into the results of the show. If you didn't watch NXT TakeOver in your house, you better go watch it on Peacock. But if you don't have time, don't worry, your boy Tino has got you covered, and I'll let you know everything that went down. And let's start off with the first match that happened on the card. It was the winner-take-all 6-man tag team match. All of the titles were on the line. Bronson Reed, the North American Champion, and MSK, Wes Lee, and Nas Carter, the NXT Tag Team Champions, took on Santos Escobar and El Delgado de Fantasma. I think I got it for the most part. I know I cannot say it right. My bad, guys. My bad. I can't get it. One of these days I will get it. But, you know, in this match was phenomenal. And I'm going to give this match a 4 out of 5. And let me tell you why. First, I'm going to say Santos Escobar, he's a big talker. Because in the beginning of the match, he was so afraid to face Bronson Reed that he sent in his two little goons. And he was like, I don't want to face you, Bronson. I'm scared. I don't want to face you. And then Bronson Reed, did you guys know that Bronson Reed can fly? God, that big man can fly. These big fellas like Keith Lee, guys like Bronson Reed, all these guys got so much athleticism nowadays. It's just crazy. Bronson Reed also put Santos Escobar through the barricade and he took him out. They destroyed the WCW. Not WCW, the CWC. What am I doing thinking about WCW? Oh my God. The CWC they destroyed. Now they didn't destroy WCW. Back to the match though. After they went through the barricade, all 6 men destroyed each other. They beat the living hell out of each other. But in the end, Bronson Reed, he did the tsunami, and he picked up the 1, 2, 3 for his team, and still your North American champion, and still your tag team champions, Bronson Reed and MSK. And like I said, what a phenomenal 6-man tag team match, and it was a great way to start off in your house. The next match on the card, it was Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li. And can I start off by saying that I love Xia Li's hair? I don't know about everybody. I don't know, maybe if she's had that hair for a minute, but this is the first time I noticed it. I really just liked all the different types of colored hair, and it just, you know, one of those things. She dominated most in the beginning of the match, and honestly, most of the match she dominated. I took Mercedes Martinez in my pre-show, and I really thought that she was going to win because I thought that they would give her a big push and stuff, but that didn't seem to happen, and Xia Li in the end kicked her in the head and she picked up the 1, 2, 3. But at the end of the match and after the match, Xia Li, I'm sorry. She tried to use the chair, but Mercedes whooped her ass with it. After the match, Mercedes Martinez grabbed that chair and she whooped Xia Li's ass. But then Mia Yim, the person in the chair, I don't know exactly. She's just, it's not, I don't know, oh my God, Mia Yim rose from her chair, and it was just, guys, I didn't know. Sorry, I got a little starstruck there for a minute. Like, not even starstruck. When this happened in NXT, I was watching it in the dark because I watch a lot of the pay-per-views in the dark. Anyway, when this creepy-ass girl rose from her chair and she looked up, and then she grabbed Mercedes and she started choking her, and I thought she was going to do a choke slam like Kane, but no, she literally just choked her, and then she just threw her off the stage like it was nothing, and Mercedes disappeared. It was like, where in the hell did Mercedes go? As she threw her off the ramp, it was just like, okay. We'll have to find out what happens on NXT this upcoming week. Sorry about that little mess up for a second there. When that happened on Sunday night, I was just, oh my God, people. But Xia Li, she picked up the win, and maybe we'll see her get an NXT championship match versus the winner of the match that happened later on that we'll get to after we talk about the ladder match. the NXT Women's Champion. But before we get to the NXT Women's Champion, let's talk about the ladder match for the $1 million title. Let's talk about this match. I love ladder matches. I don't know about many people. I personally enjoy ladder matches with less people because I feel like then, yes, it's easier to get to the briefcase or the title or whatever it is hanging in this match or in the appropriate match, whatever it may be. I just love ladder matches, and when this was announced as a ladder match, it was awesome, and I'm just so happy it did. And Cameron Grimes and LA Knight to put on a show. They completely beat the living hell out of each other, and when LA Knight did the neck breaker onto Cameron Grimes onto the ladder, ouch. And then when Cameron Grimes put LA's Knight and his head bounced off of the front of the ladder. You know, people could say that this stuff's fake, and I want to say it for a minute. People could say it's this and that, and wrestling is scripted and fake it, but stuff like that hurts. Your head is bouncing off of a ladder, and yeah, they might go like this, and yeah, whatever they may do, but that stuff hurts. So I just wanted to take a minute and say that stuff hurts, people. That just is not okay. Cameron Grimes, though, later on in the match, he went up, and I didn't notice this, but once Cameron Grimes pointed, I didn't understand what he was pointing to, but he was pointing to this gold ladder, and it had money symbols. It was just a really cool ladder. So he went over there and grabbed it, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna use this ladder. I got all the money. LA Knight, Cameron Grimes, the moon and back, baby. He's like, I'm taking that ladder, and we're gonna do this thing. But you know, Cameron Grimes thought that he was gonna be this king, and he was gonna do everything. But in the end of the match, while Cameron Grimes was going up and he thought he was going to have it, he was so close. He literally had his hands onto it. LA Knight, he came, he pushed Cameron Grimes off onto the two ladders that he put up earlier on in the match, and LA Knight grabbed the ladder. He grabbed the gold ladder with the money symbols on it. He climbed it, and he grabbed the $1 million title and your new $1 million champion, LA Knight. You know, I took Cameron Grimes in this match. I just wanted to see Cameron Grimes to the moon and back, baby, walk around with the title. That just would have been amazing. But, you know, that didn't happen, and that's okay. But this match was phenomenal, and again, this is another match I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I know people will have their personal opinions, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. But now, let's get into the Women's Championship match, the NXT Women's Championship match. Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon. And what a match. You know, this match, I thought it was definitely going to be a little bit better than it was, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, and they still did phenomenal things. Ember Moon took out Raquel Gonzalez at one point, and you know, she did the eclipse off of the top rope, and I thought that she was gonna have her, but what a surprise. Dakota Kai, we knew she was gonna get involved. We knew at some point she was gonna get involved, but we don't know, and all of a sudden Dakota Kai was like blah blah blah. But then welcome back Chauncey Blackheart. We haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back after she got beat up a few weeks ago. I know I said a minute, it's only been like 2 or 3 weeks. Anyway, welcome back Chauncey Blackheart. She comes out, she takes Dakota Kai to the back, and she beats her up, and we don't see either one of them for the rest of the match. And now it's back to a singles match, and it's back to being one-on-one, and now Raquel doesn't have Kai, and that worked, and that was fine with me. Ember, she tried to hit the eclipse off the top ropes again, but in the end, Raquel Gonzalez blocked her. She did the Chiquita powerbomb, just a choke slam, the Chiquita, because she's a Chiquita. I don't know if you have, but she really is. She's beautiful. Oh my god. Anyway, she did the Chiquita powerbomb, and she picked up the win. She did the 1, 2, 3, and still your NXT Women's Champion. And you know, this is something I was going to talk about. Hold on, I got something in my eye. My bad, people. Oh my god, I had an itch in my eye. Sorry, you know. Okay, back to the match. I was talking about it earlier. I think that maybe we'll see Raquel Gonzalez versus Xia Li. Xia Li, she took out Mercedes Martinez, and now she's kind of building something, and she's got Boa and Mia Yim, or not Mia Yim. I don't know exactly how to say the creepy girl's name. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say whatever. We'll move on. But I would really like to see Xia Li versus Raquel Gonzalez. So keep that in mind, because they also did announce that NXT will be bringing back the Great American Bash on July 7th. If you do not know that, you better get ready and watch out, because it's time for one of the best pay-per-views of the summer. It hasn't happened in a while. It did happen a few years ago. NXT did it, but it used to be a great pay-per-view over the summer, just like a SummerSlam, but NXT is bringing it back next month, so get excited. But now it's time to get really excited, because after the matches that we still had the main event. It was the fatal 5-way match for the NXT Championship, and it included Killian Cross, the NXT Champion, Adam Cole, baby, Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, and The Way's Johnny Gargano. And what a freaking match this was. Oh my God, people. They literally, within 10 minutes of the match, I'm sorry, less than 10 minutes of the match, they beat the hell out of each other to the point where everybody was laid out. Killian Cross went through the front door of the stage. They took him out. They were like, screw it. Killian Cross was laid out, and all 5 men were just done. And this was less than 10 minutes. And how the hell did that much action happen in less than 10 minutes? I don't know, but it was just crazy. And they just beat that crap out of each other. We saw some amazing back and forth moves by everybody. They all got back into the ring, the 4 men, because Killian Cross was still killed I didn't think he was going to get back up, in my opinion. But while all 4 men were battling in the ring, Killian Cross came in and he destroyed everybody like Killian Cross does. And I really thought that they just gave him too much time to heal, in my opinion. You shouldn't give Killian Cross that much time to heal, because I'm just summarizing this match, and this match lasted a good 30 plus minutes, people. This match was just really good, so remember that. I'm just giving you a summary of this match. It was just really good, so if you haven't, go watch it on Peacock, because it is phenomenal. It is just a great main event. So if you haven't, go watch it. But they just whooped everybody's ass, and they all had to work together to try to take Cross out, but it did not work. It did not work. We saw an Undisputed Era reunion. Adam Cole, baby, and Kyle O'Reilly tried to team up, and they powered bombed Killian Cross on to the top of the announce table, and he was out for a little bit of time. But again, they gave him too much time, and in the end, Kyle O'Reilly, I thought he was going to have his moment. I thought he was going to tap out Adam Cole, but Killian Cross snuck up out of nowhere, and he went behind Kyle O'Reilly, and he choked him out. And still, your NXT champion, Killian Cross. And I said in this match, I said in my pre-show, I thought Pete Dunne would win. He was definitely a bold prediction, but the crowd was definitely over him, and honestly, he put on some amazing moves in this match, and honestly, I would not have been surprised that he would have won, but that didn't happen, and Killian Cross is still the NXT North America, or no, I'm sorry, he's not the North American champion. Whoo, what am I doing? He's the NXT champion. My bad, people. But this match was just phenomenal. 5 out of 5, 20 out of 5, 100 out of 5. You could do it all day long. But after that amazing fatal 5-way match, we saw the GM of NXT, and he was walking to his car, and he went and had an interview, but William Regal said that so much chaos has been going on all night in NXT, in your house, the last few weeks in NXT. He said that there has just been major things going on, and it's time for a change. What in the heck could that mean, people? What? Is William Regal going to go back and wrestle? Are we getting a new GM? What is going on? So after an amazing In Your House, after 5 amazing matches, after everybody put on a show, we saw some champions crowned. We saw everybody we saw everybody keep their titles. It was just an amazing pay-per-view. But now let's move on to Tuesday and with NXT, and let's talk about the Tornado Tag Team match that we are going to get with the Grizzly Young Veterans versus Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher. And these men have been going back and forth for weeks now, and I thought this match was going to happen at In Your House, but it did not. And, I'm really excited for it. It's a tornado tag match, so that is even more exciting. That means that all 4 men will be in the ring at the same time, and everything goes, and you just got a pinfall to win. So that match, get ready on Tuesday night on NXT. It's going to be awesome. Who is going to be the next to face Raquel Gonzalez and Killian Cross, the champions? Who's going to be next? I said it. I said Xia Li for Raquel, but maybe for Killian Cross, maybe we see them doing Adam Cole, because Adam Cole has been, doing like seems like he's been going at Killian Cross the most. Maybe we'll see somebody new. In my opinion, I don't know. I cannot give you a clear-cut answer on that, just because, there's so many different types of things. We could see Pete Dunne because he got over on Sunday. We could see Adam Cole, like I just mentioned. We could see Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know. So we'll have to find that out on Tuesday. Hopefully we do, because I want to see something at the Great American Bash, and that's going to be awesome. But the last thing for NXT, what is going on with William Regal? What's next? I just said it at the end of the pay-per-view. They gave us this giant cliffhanger, and nobody knew what that meant. What, is he going to leave as a GM? There was a report that came out today that said that Samoa Joe is in NXT supposedly, and that maybe he's going to be the next William Regal because they don't want him to wrestle, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want Samoa Joe to wrestle. But anyway, as long as Samoa Joe is still in the WWE, that's okay with me, because I would not like to see Samoa Joe to go to AEW, just like everybody else that leaves WWE does. But I cannot wait to find out everything that's going to go down on Tuesday on NXT. I keep thinking NXT's on Wednesday, people. I don't know if you guys have got used to the new schedule, but I still think it's on Wednesdays half the time, and I forget that it's on Tuesday, so I keep reminding myself NXT on Tuesdays now. But I hope everybody enjoyed NXT In Your House, and if you did not watch it and you liked my show, go watch it, and go watch these matches for yourselves, because they were just phenomenal, and NXT was just awesome. So I cannot wait to see what goes down on Tuesday. But what's next? You may ask, what's next? Like I said, what's next? What's next is this upcoming Sunday. We got Hell in a Cell. Raw and SmackDown are going inside Hell in a Cell. And as of right now, we got 2 Hell in the Cell matches. We got Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. One last time, if Drew McIntyre loses, he will never get a WWE title shot while the Almighty is in charge. And this past Friday, it was announced that the ultimate underdog, the 619 Rey Mysterio, will be entering the Hell in a Cell with their tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So, until this upcoming Sunday, when your boy Tino does a pre- and post-show analysis of everything that went down at Hell in the Cell, I have a special guest joining me for my pre-show, so get excited. But until then, this is your boy Tino, signing out.